speaking to say that who will get association? Bhagyodayena bhajanma samadhitena satsangamam chalabhate purusho yada vai ajnana hetu kritamohamadandakara nasham vidhaya tato udaye vivekaha. When we perform the pious activity, for many, many lifetimes, not 1, 2, 3, many bhajanma, the accumulated pious result of all those pious activities, that will come in association with the Vaishnava. That Vaishnava always talks with the Sat. What is Sat means? Eternal. What is eternal? Which is beyond the three phases of the time, past, present and future. That is eternal. The one eternal exists, who is beyond these three phases of the time. That is called Sat. The one who associates with Sat, eternal or Vaishnava, is called Sadhu. When we associate with such Vaishnava, then it's called Satsanga, associating with the eternity Supreme Lord. Association with the Vaishnava is not different from association with the Supreme Lord. The Vaishnava always talk about the Lord. Have you seen any Vaishnava talking about elections and cricket? No, nothing to do. He talks about Krishna playing the cricket in the, here what you call Gulli Danda? What they call? I heard that here also used to play Gulli Danda. In India also we call it Gulli Danda. That is also cricket form. So that is. And because you took association, what is the result? Naradaman said, Ajnana hetu krita moha madhandakara. Because of the ignorance in the previous lifetimes, many lifetimes, because of ego, we might have done some good and bad work. Unless one is freed from the reaction of good and bad, one cannot get liberated. Because now you took association of the Vaishnava and heard about Lord, so all will be nullified to zero. Then one will get the wisdom. Udaye viveka. Wisdom means you understand, oh, I wasted my lifetime, so much it is. Now I will take to Krishna consciousness. I will chant Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Not everybody can come. ISKCON devotees go and do kirtan, call them. Not everybody can come. They have to be pious activity. Hare Krishna. So welcome for you. You all are very pious. You all are blessed. You and not one, we also. We are blessed by Lord. Today we will sing some new song, followed by Prabhupada's song, that is the Jai Radha Madhava. The Vaishnava song about glorification of Radharani. Just a few words we will talk one by one, then after that we start. Braja, Jana, Mana, Sukha, Kari, Radhe, Sham. Braja Jana Mana Sukha Kari, Radhe Sham. Braja Jana Mana Sukha Hari Radhe Sham. Everybody try to sing, try to sing. When you try to sing, it will come. Braja Jana Mana Sukha Kari, Radhe Sham. Sukha Kari, Sham. Braja Jana Mana Sukha Kari, Radhe Sham. Sukha Kari, Sham. Mora Mukuta Makarat Kundal Galavai Janti Mala. Mora Mukuta Makara Kruta Kundal Galavai Janti Mala. Mora Mukuta Makara Kruta Kundal Galavai Janti Mala. Kundal Galavai Janti Mala. Charanananup Rasale Radhe Sham. Charanananup Rasale Sham. Charanananup Rasale Radhe Sham. राधे श्याम 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 व्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम 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 व्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम 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 सुंदर बदन कमल दल लोचन बाकी चितवनहारी सुंदर कमल लोचन बाकी चितवनहारी सुंदर बदन कमल दल लोचन बाकी चितवनहारी लोचन बाकी हारी मोहन वंश विहारी राधे श्याम 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 मोहन हरि राधे श्याम श्याम मोहन वंश विहारी राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम 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 व्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम 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 व्रज जन मन राधे श्याम 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 वृंदावन में धेर चरावे गोपी जन मनहारी वृंद में गोपी जन वृंदावन में धेनु चरावे गोपी जन मनहारी गोपी जन मनहारी श्री गोवर्धन धारी राधे श्याम 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 श्री गोवर्धन राधे श्याम श्याम श्री गोवर्धन धारी राधे श्याम 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 धारी राधे श्याम 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 व्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम 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 राधे श्याम 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 राधा कृष्णा मलि अबदोबु गौर रूप अवतारी राधा मिली अबद गौर रूप अवतारी राधा कृष्णा मिली अबदोबु गौर रूप अवतारी गौर रूप तारी कीर्तन धर्म प्रचारी राधे श्याम 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 कीर्तन धर्म श्याम 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 कीर्तन धर्म प्रचारी राधे श्याम 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 प्रचारी श्याम व्रज जन मन सुखकारी राधे श्याम 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 व्रज जन मन श्याम 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 तुम बिना अमर और न कोई नाम रूप अवतारी तुम और न को नाम रूप अवतारी तुम बिन मेरे और न कोई नाम रूप अवतारी तुम कोई नाम अवतारी चरणन मेरी बलिहारी राधे श्याम 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 चरणन में हम चरणन में बलिहारी राधे श्याम 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 Hari Radhe Shama 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 Vraja Jana Mana Sukakari Radhe Shama 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 Vraja Jana Radhe Shama Shama Shama. We continue with the Prabhupada song always. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Vihari Jai. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Vihari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Nana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Nana Yashodanandana Vrajajana Ranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Bihari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Bihari. Kunda Bihari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Girivaradhari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivaradhari. Girivaradhari. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunda Bihari. Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Everybody try to sing Rama Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Rama Rama Ram Hare Hare Hare. Hare Ram Hare Rama Hare. Bhagavatam Vyasa Maharshi writes that those who got the ears, they don't hear about the pastimes of Krishna. The ears are just like the snake ears. You have seen the snake ear having? Snake doesn't have any ears, only marking. Huh? And the one who doesn't glorify the Lord's holy name, their mouth is like a mouth of a frogs. Prabhupada also writes it very nicely in the purports. Frog, what it does, you might have seen, in the night we can come and see, always a quack, quack, quack. By saying quack, quack, it is inviting snake to come and eat me. It is inviting that. That means, if we don't use our mouth to glorify the Lord, we talk about the other than God. When we talk anything other than the God, you will become guest to the hell or heaven, guest to the Emerald. But when you glorify, use the mouth to glorify the Lord, become guest to Radha Radhanath. Which one will ask? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Ram, Hare Rama, Rama Ram, Hare Hare, Nitai Gorango, Nitai Gorango, Ango Nitai Gorango, Gorahari, Nitai Jaya Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana, Nandana Jaya Sachinandana, Gorahari, Patita Pavana, Gorahari, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Ram Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Ram, Ram. Jaya Radha, Radhanatha, Radha Radhanath, Sri Radhe. Jaya Radha Madhava, Radha Madhava, Sri Radhe. Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Gauranitai, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Gurudev. Jam Shtapal Parhamsa Parivraj Kacharya Stottar Shata Srimad Divan Grace Vachana Ravinda Bhakti Vedanta Swamara Prabhupada Ki Jai, Ananta Kodi Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai, Namacharya Slardhas Thakur Ki Jai, Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasad Gaur Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai, Radha Krishna Gopinath Shama Kunda Radha Kunda Giri Govardhan Ki Jai, Sri Sri Radha Radhanath Ki Jai, Sri Sri Radha Madhav Ki Jai, Sri Sri Gaur Nitai Ki Jai, Sri Sri Giraj Govardhan Ki Jai, Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. All glories to assembled deities, all glories to assembled deities, all glories to Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवां च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगना रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधाकृष्णपादां सहगना ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितं च। नमः ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna, all wonderful devotees. The Transcendental Diary written by Harisori Prabhu is the one of great devotee who served as servant of Prabhupada for a long time compared to others. All is what he heard, everything recorded, that the greatness of Prabhupada disciples. Everything recorded. When reading, you get something blissfulness. Wonderfully written. In Mayapur, he used to do, in the festival time, Prabhupada Katha, Prabhupada Bhagavat Katha, used to do 1 week. Now his health is not good. So the diary, 1976, in the US, when Srila Prabhupada was in the US, that past times, Srila Prabhupada took his morning walk on Bella Isle again. As we walked, a boat sounded a loud blast on its horn. One of the devotees who seemed to know about the things nautical is the one measuring the distance in the sea. The road we say miles. Sea and also in the air they say nautical miles. 1.23 mile become 1 nautical mile. Complimented Srila Prabhupada. Captain of that boat must know that you are here on the island, because those whistles that he just blew were salutes. It is a master salute from the best man to the best man. You must know that you are here. He is saying that the whistle is for to greet you, my Prabhupada. Prabhupada smiled at the disciples' sentiments and all the devotees said, Jai Hari Bol. Then Prabhupada spoke a verse from Bhagavatam, 6th canto, first chapter. Manasaiva pure deha, manasaiva pure deva, purva rupa vipashyati, anvimamsate purvam, manasi bhagavan aja. The verse was the class described Lord Yamaraj as omniscient. He resides in his own abode or in everyone's heart like the Paramatma, and mentally observes the past activities of a living entity and thus understand how the living entity will act in future lives. Only Paramatma knows what is happening, what we are doing, but Yamaraj also got that benediction that he can enter into the heart of each and every living entity. He can see what is done, what is going to do, everything. Because he is the one who decides the punishment. So he has to know. That is a special privilege of Yamaraj and Indra to see what they have done, all the living entities. Prabhupada told us that many great saintly persons and others possess this ability to know past, present and future. Who are the saintly person who transcend the material nature? Not everybody. The one who beyond this material thought or material past and present, we call sadhu, or the one who goes to trance, Only that time you will be able to know past, present and future. Jai Sri Sri Radha Radhanath ki jai. Raj Govardhan ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Yesterday in his meeting with the mother and son, he refuted the argument that his old school professor had presented against the idea of karma. And there are no witnesses. Now he elaborated on the role of Yamaraj as the ultimate witness and judge of the sinful living beings. Sometimes people think that, oh, I am doing, nobody is watching me. I am alone. But all the time we are being watched by the sky, earth, Vajudeva, Agni the fire god, wind god. And we are watched by six divine personalities all the time. We cannot say nobody watching. I can say I am not watching, but all the time we are watched. They are the witness to Yamaraj, if at all anybody want to call. So he knows everything, even from within his mind, what this person was in the past, because everything is going on exactly on the rulings of the material nature. It cannot be charged. This is called destiny. So destiny cannot be changed. With the insight of destiny, Yamaraj can understand what was this man previously, what is his position now, and what he is going to become in future. This is a destiny. Destiny can be decided by the living entity, by the karma. If we enjoy in the sinful activity, destiny will be animal kingdom or go to hell suffer. If we do the pious activity, we can take birth in the aristocratic family or go to heaven to enjoy, come back again. But if we surrender to Krishna, engage chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. Then the destiny is that Mukti, Vaikuntha. The human being, that is the privilege of the human being, that Lord has given the privilege to decide what destiny I want it. This facility, deciding the destiny, not possible for any living entity other than human being on earth. Heaven and lower planet system, there are human beings, but they cannot have. Their body is to enjoy the result of work we do in this human body. Other than human being on the earth planet, all other living entities, whether the demigods or the animals, reptiles, birds, they all are there to enjoy the result of work we do in this human body. Already we did the work, now enjoy there. Therefore, they are not subject to action and reaction of anything. Only human body is meant for action and reaction. That's why it is the mother, this earth planet karma bhumi, karma sharira. If a living entity wants, he can decide what destiny I want it. Yamaraj, he knows it, what he is planning to do. Destiny. Future, so therefore, he can give judgment within a second. After death, those who are sinful, they are taken to Yamaraj. To elaborate on this, Srila Prabhupada continuing, such an ability, Srila Prabhupada read out his own purport. One should not consider Yamaraja in an ordinary living being. Yamaraja also called Dharmaraj. Like we have the Supreme Court Chief Justice, he is the Chief Justice of the whole universe. He is as good as Lord Brahma. He has the complete cooperation of the Supreme Lord, who is situated in everyone's heart, and therefore, by the grace of the Super Soul, he can see the past, present and future of a living being from within. The word anvinamsite means that he cannot decide in consultation with the Super Soul. Anu means following. The actual decision concerning the next lives of the living entities are made by the Super Soul and they are carried out by the Yamaraj. That's why Karmana Deva Nitrena Jantur Deva Papataya. Bhagavatam also says, we do the karma also under the guidance of karma rule is there under the guidance of Lord. Devotees are there, devotees do the karma also. But when you do something, knowingly or unknowingly, bad karma also, Lord is there to take care. Oh, this devotee, because of the nature of the body, been doing some unwanted karma, but he is also taking my holy name. So Lord will minimize the reaction of that karma. Svapadamulam bhata priyasya chaktanya bhavasya hariparesha vikarma yatotpasitam kathanchid dhunoti sarvam hrudi sannivishta. Lord says that, dhuno sarvam vikarma yatotpasitam. Devotee should not do any wrong things, but if it happens, sometime behind control. But Lord says that because he is my devotee, he surrendered to me, I will wash out all the reaction of karma. How? As a super soul. Dhunoti sarvam hridisan. Hridisan means that super soul is staying in the heart of each living entity, seeing the karma. If he is the Vaishnava, if he is devotee, he will minimize the reaction or wash it out depending upon the intensity of the karma. So actual witness is Supreme Personality of Godhead. The devotee celebrated Lord Jagannath's Snana Yatra this morning, and despite its coming a day or two late, it was very joyful. Before Prabhupada's massage, Ambarish and Srutakirti Prabhus came to discuss their proposed restaurant in Boston. Ambarish plans to spend $250,000 to make it first class. They showed pictures of the site in the very prominent part of the city, just 1 block from the ISKCON temple on the Commonwealth Avenue. Its front portion just out onto the pavement, and there are glass walls all around. Ambarish told Prabhupada that the real estate agents get 50 calls of inquiry a day. It is such a good location. It was already under the construction of a restaurant, but the previous owner ran out of money and received many objections. Srutakirti said the neighbors objected to the smell of the meat cooking and serving all of alcohol, and so we are the only ones practically that can use the place. They expect to serve 1,000 people a week, charging $8 for a large main meal and $3 for a snack. Ambarish estimated an income of $500,000 per year, all of which would go to the Srila Prabhupada, he said with a laugh. Srutakirti will be the manager of the restaurant, and they are hoping to be open by October this year. They discussed several possible names for it because they felt it to be openly Hare Krishna would not be acceptable. They were already using the name Sankirtana. Prabhupada laughed at what he called Hare Krishna phobia. He told them that previously a devotee from Bombay, Haridasa, had gone to Moscow and was chanting in the street. When he was asked what he was doing, he told them, this is a cinema song. For the restaurant name, Prabhupada settled Govinda's as in Hawaii. Ambarish asked if they should offer the food on the altar at the temple because it is as close by. Prabhupada said it would be all right at the restaurant, but added they must know they are eating prasadam. Ambarish has given the Boston temple the down payment for the house next door, and this will be used to house the people who work in the restaurant as well as members of the Bhaktivedanta Institute who may be based there. He has to also provide $50,000 to refurbish the temple with the tiled floors and a beautiful altar. Another project planned for this summer is Boston's first Rath Yatra, which Ambarish said will go down Commonwealth Pier in honor of Srila Prabhupada's landing there, when he first come from India. Yeah. So they want to celebrate Prabhupada when he arrived in 1970. So yeah, he landed there, that's why they want to celebrate that one. After that, from there he went to New York, Buffalo. Srila Prabhupada checked and asked if the AP store was still there. Yes, that I saw first, I remember. As I stood in my gamcha, ready for Srila Prabhupada's massage, Srutakirti told him that I looked at as though I could give a very good massage. Srutakirti was here, I think. Came here, Srutakirti? He told me in Mayapur, I'm going. To my embarrassment, everyone else's amusement, Prabhupada replied with a good humored sarcasm, Harisori's defect is he cannot cook. Otherwise he is your duplicate, except cooking. He knows very good cooking. Pushta Krishna Maharaj claimed that in that I knew how to eat, but then Prabhupada switched the mood. A young man must eat. Why one should be like me? So you are advising the disciples that they all are young. Prabhupada is an old man. Old man may eat less. Naturally he has to. But young man should eat. What we eat now, it will help our life, not all. Eugene was granted an interview. He had some questions to ask, and he wanted Prabhupada's approval for writing project he is planning. He said he was very happy about traveling with Satswarupa Maharaj's party. Satswarupa Maharaj also was now the first batch of devotees, disciples of Prabhupada. Prabhupada preached to him about the unfortunate condition of people in this age. We had been discussing the same topic before he came in, and Prabhupada had Pushta Krishna Swami retell a short anecdote he had told us. A capitalist and a worker went before the goddess of fortune. The capitalist asked that he get enough money for one day's work to enable him to live for 6 months. When the worker came forward, he asked that he would spend every day the same money that the capitalist would spend in 6 months. Prabhupada explained the meaning. I shall get the money every day and I shall spend it. So this is worker class. Very important. There is no culture. You may pay them heavy amount of money, but they will spend it and remain a poor man because he has no culture, no plannings at all. That practically we can see also. When they get the money, finished. He pointed that the equal rights had been given to everyone in America. Still, the black population in general lives in a poverty-stricken state. He said this is due to a lack of culture. So this civilization will not endure. If there is no culture, simply by money, you cannot maintain a standard of civilization. That is not possible. Now American leaders, they are thinking, let us have money, then everything. Of course, by money you are covering all the defects of the social culture. But this will not endure. They will come and everything will be exposed. Therefore, culture is required. He explained that even without money, a family life was stable. If there was no quarrel between man and wife, then his life is very nice. But if husband and wife fight, then life becomes hell. So heaven and hell are here only, not in space. So the principle is that husband honestly tries to earn a livelihood, and at home the wife should be so intelligent that whatever money the husband has earned, she will manage it. I have seen many families in India, poor fellows, but ladies have managed the money so much nicely. gents cannot manage. They can earn well, but cannot manage. Within the money they spend for everyday requirement, then save some money in the box. She will not demand, bring money, bring money, bring money. Otherwise, it cannot be. Then the home will be happy. And so, where is that training now? Eugene felt that even among the educated classes in the United States, there is no culture, no cultural roots. Prabhupada agreed with him. No culture, then there is no culture. There is no standard social life. Simply helpos. So this Krishna conscious movement is the only hope to bring everything in the proper order. You can see, systematic, day-to-day life, everything is systematic in the Krishna consciousness. Everything is explained in the Bhagavad Gita. So, America is the leading nation of the world. If you work on the principle of Bhagavad Gita and train up your whole people, it will be ideal state and example for the whole world. At least a certain section of American population should be ideal. That will also do. We cannot expect 100% will take Krishna consciousness. That is not needed. But if there is one section of the people ideal, that will be followed. We want to create that section, our Krishna conscious movement. Srila Prabhupada says, many places he said also, whatever America follows, whole world will follow. In 60s, 70s, it was like trend was. America was, whatever the example they take it, others will follow it. That's why Srila Prabhupada said that if an American can take up Krishna conscious serious, others will also take it up. And it practically happened also, you can see. It is Prabhupada disciples who came from America, they are the one who spread entire Krishna consciousness throughout the world. You then asked if he could keep a daily log of his activities for the year, with the aim of writing a book explaining the translation from Roman Catholic priesthood to Krishna consciousness. It would be written, he told Prabhupada, for the college student with a basis of solid philosophical principles rather than mere sentiment. I think this would open up the door to all the colleges and universities across the country. Prabhupada was enthusiastic. Niranjan was a PhD and joined us not out of sentiment or whim, but by solidly understanding our philosophy. The chance to penetrate the universe appealed to Prabhupada, and he mentioned recent success in Hamburg, where his books have been accepted as a test for learning Sanskrit. He encouraged you then also to do it. So you have kindly come to join us. You study our philosophy very minutely and then try to do something for the suffering of humanity, the saintly persons, at least in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement. They are not meant for ideal life. They are always busy for the welfare of whole human society. That is the reason. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu encourages us Sankirtan. When you do the Sankirtan out, all the living entities, even though they are not devotees, the one who hears the holy name of the Lord is benefited. And Harinam Chintamani also says, in the discussion between Haridas Thakur and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, why Haridas you say that chanting the holy name loudly is the best one? Haridas says, my Lord, you are incarnated to deliver all living entities. So when I chant mentally, only I get deliverance. What about other living entities in the Kali Yuga, present age? When you chant loudly, birds, trees, plants, human beings, animals, those who hear the holy name of the Lord, they benefited. The animals, others, when leave the body, they come to the human body. Because they heard sound vibration, so the air holes enter the earth, then that will benefit us. That's why Srila Prabhupada It is the mood and mission of Prabhupada and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also that to spread the Krishna conscious movement to all, so that all the living entities get benefit of the holy name of the Lord. This is a sign of sin. They are busy for the welfare of the whole human society. This is a sign of the saintly person. Sometimes people think that, oh, they are angry, let us give the food. We are doing the welfare. What welfare? He takes a lunch, and after that in the night what happened? That's why Srila Prabhupada says that if you can preach the Hare Krishna Mahamantra to Krishna consciousness, if they hear once, that will benefit their whole life. So this is a welfare. Real welfare means transformation of the life. That should be there. They are misguided and they are suffering, and it is the duty of the saintly person to give them instruction, education, how they can become really happy and make their life successful. This is saintly. This is saintly person. A saintly person does not mean leave it to others' expenditure and all other nonsense things. This is a not saintly person. When Krishna asked how he liked being with the devotees who are probably a generation younger than him, he expressed his full satisfaction with the association. He said their enthusiasm and complete surrender were what he had impressed him when he joined this movement. Prabhupada confirmed that as their qualification, Yasya Devi Para Bhakti Yatha Devi Tatha Guru. That is the secret of success. If one has got unflinching faith in his spiritual master and Krishna, then he is successful. Two things, Guru Krishna Kripa Apaya, Bhakti Lata Bija. So, if the Guru is false, then how they can keep their faith? That will be broken. Our process is very simple. There is no difficulty. In many places, Prabhupada said that secret of my success is that I just followed instructions from my Guru. So in the devotion life, following the instructions of a Guru is the first and foremost principle. There should be no how it could be. No. Just what Guru said it, just follow it. It could be blind faith, but it will help us. In the evening, Prabhupada sat in the garden, choosing the spot under the tree on the top of a bank that sloped to the water edge. It was surrounded by the flowers and trees, and there were 7 peacocks dancing and strutting in the gardens. One called from the treetops just above and behind Srila Prabhupada, attracting the attention. Prabhupada's presence, it seemed just like a Vrindavana. He said that he considered this our best center, especially with the waterside aspect. He enjoyed it so much that he sat for 3 hours on the multicolored satin pillows, chanting on his new large Tulsi beads and commenting on the various philosophical and social issues. Sasur Maharaj, Drishtajumna Swami, Madhavananda Prabhu and Jayadvata Prabhu all informed and entertained his divine grace with the stories of their preaching in the colleges and airports. Srila Prabhupada was relaxed, leaning back against this pillow, smiling, commenting and enjoying his disciples' exploits. At one point, dark-featured, quiet-mannered devotee came to join our little party. Madhavananda introduced him to Srila Prabhupada. This is our biggest book distributor of the men, Panchatattva Dasa. One day, in the airport, he distributed 300 Srimad Bhagavatam, that is record. Prabhupada's eyes lit up with surprise and appreciation. Hard-bound Srimad Bhagavatam? Yes, Panchatattva said modestly, a bit shy in front of his spiritual master. How did you sell so many? Prabhupada asked. Unless you got the supernatural power. Krishna empowered him, Madhavananda said. Actually, it is not. It is uncommon. Prabhupada assured us. Madhavananda told Srila Prabhupada, sometimes the karmi salesman, they stand around to watch us distribute the books because they are so amazed at our techniques of sale and distribution, they want to learn. Jayadratha confirmed this statement. They became very respectful. They don't want anything about our philosophy, but they see how nicely we. Good salesman, Srila Prabhupada said. Yes, and sometimes they even offer jobs to the devotees. Madhavananda continued that you come and work for me, you will be salesman for me. And what nonsense book you have got? Huh? Prabhupada rejoined with a big smile, causing laughter all around. We are going to stop your sales, tell them. Instead of helping you for selling your books, we are going to stop all these nonsense books. This is our mission. Tadvaya samtirtham. That is explained in the Srimad Bhagavatam. Nadat vasati chitro padam harer yashaha. That verse, however, nicely, it is written metaphor, poetic ornaments, and very good language, grammatical setup, and so on, so on. So that although it is very nicely written from the literal point of view, but because it does not contain any glorification of Krishna, it is just like the spot where the crows take pleasure. Where do the crows take pleasure? Dirty things. You don't see crows in the nice place. The swans always in the nice place, but the crows always look for the very dirty things. It means any book not glorifying the Lord Krishna is a dirty book, not meant for anything, useless. La Prabhupada stressing on that. The crows means they go to nasty place where all the nasty things are thrown. They take pleasure there. So all these other literatures, they are meant for the crows. And the literature, and this literature, Bhagavatam, is meant for the swan, Paramahamsa, white swans. So it is not the bodily color, it means those who are advanced in the development of life, consciousness, Krishna consciousness, it is meant for them. It is not for the crows who are still eating all the nasty things in the garbage. Crows, they do that. And the big swans, they will like water like this, garden like this. Even in the lower animals, there is a difference between the crows society and the swan society. Okay, we stop here. Jagat Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Nice diary.